Hey guys, Sabrina here again. I know it's been a minute since I put out a video. It's been well over a year. There are a number of reasons why that's so, but that's not important right now. My main focus is the fact. What's most important is the fact that I'm here now talking to you guys. And I am super excited about this video because I didn't plan on filming or making a video or talking, but God just speaks to me at the most random times, and when he has a word, he has a word. He's not gonna anyway. So I'm super excited to share this with you guys. I recorded it through a voice note when I first got it in my spirit on the first day, but I was unable to record it visually, like to do a video, because I wasn't at a right position. Like I was getting ready to go somewhere, and I wasn't I was still like in my bathrobe and everything. Like I just thought that, okay, as soon as I come back, maybe then even the next day I'll be able to record it. That wasn't so. Almost a whole week later is when I'm finally filming this, unfortunately. So I say all this to say I am praying and hoping that I'm able to get the word out as powerful as it was given to me when it was initially given to me. So God, please just have your way. Okay, so enough rambling. So I have this habit when I'm in the shower, and I've had it for many, many years, that, I speak to God. I speak to God throughout the day, but I just noticed that it was just a habit of mine to always just speak to him in particular while I'm taking a shower. And it's actually pretty dope because while I'm cleaning my body outwardly, he's cleansing me and purifying me inwardly. So it worked out, right? Now, everyone who has had a spiritual walk knows that you can be on a great roll and things can be going well. Your connection with God is amazing and everything. And suddenly, sometimes the things that you used to do to help keep your spirit up, to help grow your spiritual life, it starts to diminish, or you need to find a way to kind of spice it up a little bit. And, anyway, so it's a struggle, basically, is what I'm saying. And so over time, it started to diminish a little bit, where I'm not doing it as often. I mean, I would always say something to God in the shower, right? Over time, even when it started to diminish, I would always say at least thank you, whatever, for waking me up. But sometimes I would have to fight to get myself to really just soak into his presence and to really just be at one with him, be in sync with him while at that moment. Anyway, so that's not what I'm on here for, right? Just a little background. So about a week ago, as I'm getting ready to go somewhere, I'm in the shower, and then, I'm thanking God regularly, like, God, thank you for waking me up. Thank you for everything. Thank you for being my lifeline. Thank you for this. Thank you for that. And I said something that I've never said before. I was like, God, thank you for never letting my battery die. So once I said it, I felt so much conviction, so much power behind it, that I just heard the Spirit just talking to me, and God was just showing me things, and he was just like, yo, I never let your battery die. And I just felt like that was so powerful, because we say we love our phones, right? Even if we don't say it, we know. We love our phones, we love our gadgets, iPads, tablets, computers, laptops, you name it, even our cars. But they all die at one point or another. Our phones die. Sometimes you're in a deep conversation, or you're just not paying attention to the battery percentage, and then mid-conversation, your phone dies. You're using the GPS, your phone dies. You're listening to music, your phone dies. iPad, tablet, whatever. Your car, sometimes you get inside, ready to go somewhere, and it won't start because you got a dead battery. At times you're driving and your car starts to slow down, and then it comes to a full stop because you run out of gas. Basically in a dead state. Now, these are all things we love, right? And that we intentionally try to prevent from having a dead battery. But it still happens because we're human and things happen. There are mechanics, things happen. I just find it funny how God, though, he never lets my battery die. He got this whole wide world in the palm of his hands. And out of all the things he could be doing, and he's actively doing, he's checking my battery life. He's checking to see what percentage my battery is on, so he can make sure that it doesn't go down. That it doesn't go dead. Like, even as I'm speaking to y'all right now, like, I got chills because the thought of that is so profound and so powerful. Like, he never lets my battery go dead. And then I just started to give him a praise break in that moment, because I've never experienced anything like that before. You may say you love your kids, you love your parents, you love your spouse, you love your this, your that. We love one another. But my love for you can't add a single hour, minute, second to your life, and vice versa. Same way, if I'm gonna go out of this world, get out of this life, it's when it's time. It's when God ordained it, and it's time for me to go. My mission here is done. But you can't prevent me from dying. Only God can. So, as much as we love one another, we love our things, we love our stuff, we literally have no control over what happens to it next, over whether it's gonna live forever or not. But God is so powerful. He is so calculated that he's always checking my percentage. He's always checking your percentage, your family's percentage. And if that's not beauty, I don't know what is. I don't know what is. And so with that, I believe he's giving us a call to action. I believe that he is calling us to keep our spirits up. He's like, yo, it takes nothing for me to keep you up physically. It takes nothing for me to keep your battery up and make sure that it doesn't go to zero physically. But I'm not going to do it for you spiritually too. Come on now. He gets no glory out of that. Like, why? Why would he? He won't. So it's our job to make sure that we are keeping ourselves up physically as well as spiritually, psychologically, mentally. If you have a laptop or a computer, and even a phone, right? The more games you download, the more apps you download, the more all of that stuff is draining your battery. And so if you have all of this stuff taking up space in your phone, in your tablets, laptops, whatever, the quicker your battery will die. And the more bugs and, pop-ups and stuff that you'll get on your devices. It slows it down. It drains the battery. It messes up the software. So now let's treat our bodies, let's treat ourselves the same way, where we're being very, very mindful of our intake, our content intake, our personal intake, the things that we're allowing to come over us, to come inside of us. Because ultimately, these are the things that are going to determine how the longevity of our life. And so we really just have to be very intentional about making sure that we're not draining ourselves with the things that we're putting in or the things that we're allowing access in. I know there was so much more that I said on the actual recording, and I wish I could play it for you guys. I don't know, maybe I will find a way to be able to insert it, or something. But I just really encourage you guys to really just get in tune with your interpersonal being, and really just make sure that you are doing the things that are going to keep your battery up, because God is like, I'm going to keep you charged up, but you got to walk into it as well. You got to do your part. I'm not going to do it all for you. And so I love that. The fact that God keeps us charged up, no matter what, no matter how sinful we are, no matter what we do or don't do. He knows how much we can take, how much we can't take, and he's here for it. He is here for it. You literally got like a 24/7 bodyguard, you know, or a 24/7 doctor or a nurse, attentive one too, an active one, constantly checking your vitals, constantly checking your, you know, your battery and all of that. And I just think that is such an amazing thing. I wanted to share that with you guys because it blessed me, and hopefully it blesses you all. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to like, comment. I love interacting with you guys, so please do not be afraid to comment and talk to me, encourage me, and yeah, I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye.